Today you will be doing Telpas writing samples for both math and science class. So this video is going to show you how to set up your writing samples and give you very detailed step-by-step instructions on how to do your sample. If you do not follow these directions the way that I'm asking you to, I will ask you to do it over. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is the things I'm going to be looking at as you are doing your writing today. And excuse my messy handwriting there, but I tried to do this quickly as I'm doing other videos for the week as well. So I will be looking, first of all, to make sure that you have the correct heading, which I'll show you how to do in just a minute. This is something that I know that when you did some writing samples for Miss Stroba last week, some of you struggled with. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do this so that there's no question as to what the heading should look like. Also, and this is especially important for those of you that are at home, it must be done on lined paper and in your own handwriting. Okay, I'm not accepting something that you type into the computer. I'm not accepting something that you use speech to text into the computer. It has to be on a sheet of paper in your handwriting. Also, your paper that you use needs to be a clean sheet of paper with nothing on the front or the back. Okay, I've seen some students turn in some things on paper that it's very difficult to read because there's something on the back of the paper that's bleeding through. So it needs to be a clean sheet of paper. Okay, also your handwriting needs to be legible. Okay, remember, legible means I can read it. Not only can I read your handwriting, but I can read your entire sample. Okay, so if you're at home and you're having to turn this in online, that means you're going to have to take a picture of it. Okay, take a picture or a video of it. Well, that means that you're going to have to make sure that the whole sample is in that picture, and you definitely need to make sure that I can read it all. Okay, because if not, I'm going to ask you to do it over. And if you still can't do it correctly, I'm going to ask you to get your parents to take you up to school and give it to the office to give to me. Okay. I'm also looking for all of those good writing mechanics. So capital letters, punctuation, spelling, and grammar. Okay. Looking to make sure that you're answering the correct topic. Okay. That you're not going off topic onto something else that you shouldn't be talking about. Okay. So before you start writing, you really should think about the topic for a little bit and not just jump into the writing right away. So think about it first. This is how you are going to set up your heading. And I cannot stress to you enough, it must look like this. Okay, you see up here, I'm using the fake name John Smith. So on the very first line right here, you need to put your first and your last name. Okay, I don't want nicknames. I don't want abbreviations. I don't want initials. I want your full first and last name. Okay, then on the other side of this, I want February 25th, 2021 written out just like this. Okay, then you're going to skip a line and then you're going to write your topic. I'm going to pause for just a minute to ask the class if they have any questions on this. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. I am going to show you the math topic that you're going to write down. And then when you see the same video in science today, we will just ignore this part, okay? So our math topic is this. So I want you to pause the video and I want you to take your sheet of paper and write it just like you see here, but of course putting your first and last name instead of John Smith. So for your math topic, it says, in your own words, explain how to solve 20,189 minus 14,794. Please make sure that before you even start writing, that you actually do the math, because the writing part of this is explaining how you did it. So you can't just jump into explaining if you haven't done the math. So there should be math on your paper, and then you're explaining what you did. Be detailed, okay? Give lots of examples. Your writing should be at least a paragraph, okay? Maybe even 2 paragraphs. So if you only have 2 sentences, that's not good enough, and I will ask you to do it again. 2 sentences will not explain how you solved that problem, not if you're going step by step. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do the writing for the math. And here is the topic that you will need for science. It says, in your own words, explain the 4 steps of the water cycle. So I'm going to pause and have you write down this topic. Again, this should be on a clean sheet of paper. So I'm pausing. Okay, please make sure that you are reaching out to me if you have questions on how to do this. I'm here. You know you can reach me through email, through Canvas, and also through Class Dojo.